Okay, everybody, let's go live again. Another severe thunderstorm warning. So let's go ahead and get started here with that. National Weather Service in Huntsville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning out. That's going to be for northwest Marshall County, northeast Alabama, and west central Jackson County, northeast Alabama, southeastern Madison County, and north central Alabama, and northeastern Morgan County, and north central Alabama until 8:30. 7:42, a severe thunderstorm was located near Owens Crossroads, or 13 miles north of Guntersville, moving northwest at 5 miles per hour. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail hazards with that. Locations impacted would be southern Huntsville, Redstone Arsenal, Owens Crossroads, Gurley, Woodville, Paint Rock, Lacey Springs, Farley, Hampton Cove, and Wattsburg. So this storm going toward Owens Crossroads, you're going to get some pretty good hail with it, maybe some damaging winds, but also, let me wait till my chat catches up here. Give me just a second to get caught up. It's been a busy day today. Just about so much for getting a shower and going to bed.
Got another severe thunderstorm warning.
All right, so let me mention this. We've got another round of some storms moving through the Ball Play area, Reese City. That'll be moving toward the Mountain Borough, Sardis City, Wattsboro area, Egypt area, Walnut Grove area. Severe thunderstorm warning with that. Now, that storm there will likely impact Boaz, Douglas, and Albertville. So there's another batch coming through. Well, hopefully it'll weaken so we can go ahead and get this over with for today. But right now, another severe storm there. And let me go ahead and check in with
Kilo, India, 4,
amateur radio here.
Juliet, Bravo, Mobile, and Boaz.
This is Kilo Oscar 4, Foxtrot Uniform November, KO4FUN. Name's Chris in Crossville. I have no traffic.
As this is November 2, Foxtrot Yankee, M2FY, Danny, Boaz, no traffic.
All right, so watching two different areas where there could be some damaging winds.
KO4UFD, KI4JGB, KO4FUN, and N2FY. Thanks for checking in, guys. This is KD4B2 David Liquid checking. This is Kilo, Quebec, number 4, Tango, Alpha, X-Ray, Gary and Sneed. No traffic, everything's fine here. Just monitoring.
All right, so to be honest, there was some damaging winds with this just a few minutes ago. That was, looks like they went through the Woodville area, just to the west of Woodville maybe, but y'all in Woodville and Jackson County, y'all are under that warning in Woodville, but the winds have just came through, just to let you know. So they already moved through, but there's still a warning out. So watching the storms around Owens Crossroads, the storm quickly weakening out. So they got a warning on it right pretty much as it was moving through. So there's potentially some damaging winds with that as it moved through. Maybe around the Woodville area, some damaging winds. Owens Crossroads, y'all are getting ready for some hail and maybe some damaging winds too.
It could have damage to roofs, siding, and trees. This will continue until 8:30 p.m. Tonight. As of right now, that storm is really just barely in the county and moving northwest out of the county. So areas that are affected are really due north of Union Grove and all the way to the western edge of the county and all the way to the northern part of the county in that area. KD4, BJW next trouble. KD4, BJW. Go ahead, Mike. Roger, did those pictures help you any? They will. I haven't got around to actually using them yet, but they will when I get over to reporting them to the National Weather Service.
Nothing in the pile area.
Roger. I didn't want to run out there and grab one of those big old balls of hail because it was coming down pretty good. All different sizes were hitting us all at once there. Okay, good deal. Whiskey Bravo 4, Bravo Oscar Whiskey, standing by.
Alrighty. So I was grabbing a shower and my pager starts going off. I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. So, gotta love it. But yeah, this thing's in the far northwest portion of Marshall. It's actually exiting Marshall County right now. So that warning, is pretty much moved out of Marshall County at this point, other than some light to moderate rainfall. The strongest part of this storm now over Owens Crossroads, so it's plumb out of Marshall County right now. So Marshall County, if you're hearing that warning there, the northwest portion, that's in the far northwest portion of Marshall there, it's actually moved on into Madison County around Owens Crossroads. So keep that in mind. This thing is out of there. And Jackson County, same with y'all. This storm is west of y'all. Y'all did have some high winds around Woodville and Paint Rock. Potentially some high winds there, but other than that, it's done moved out of Marshall County. It's plumbing Owens Crossroads at this point. All right, so we're not going to focus on this one much. I'll focus on it a bit because I know there might be viewers in Madison County, so I don't want to just leave everybody out. But let me look at this storm again. I'll let you know exactly if it's worth watching. Be honest with radar's signature, not showing anything really worth watching. It's pretty much produced the winds that it's going to produce. It looks like it may have produced a downburst somewhere west of Woodville, kind of in between Owens Crossroads and Woodville. Looks like there might have been a downburst there, but it's gone. Pretty much the wind, everything other than some gusty winds, is gone. Also, some hail showing up north of Owens Crossroads. Other than that, no big deal with that one. Now, the next big batch we're watching will be right down here. These are coming out of Reese City. Now, these could become a problem depending on the atmosphere. I'm thinking that last batch of storms took a lot of the energy out of here. So we will see how these act. There is a warning in effect for these. It goes right up to the Marshall County line, Etowah Marshall County line, almost to Boaz. So we'll watch these again as they slide on through to see if they're able to hold up. They may weaken out and impact areas around, looks like Douglas and Boaz again, the way it's currently going kind of northwest, maybe Albertville. So let me give that out really quick. This is station 58, all stations. Watching a big batch of storms come out of Etowah. That's moving off to the northwest toward Mountainboro, Whitesboro. Looks like that activity, if it does hold up, could potentially move into Boaz, Douglas, Albertville, maybe southern parts of DeKalb County. Let me see if I can get some around Arona and Liberty area. Again, depends on if it holds up. This station 58 be standing by for reports. Forgive me. All right, nothing going on in DeKalb and nothing going on in Jackson at the moment. I know you're hearing that severe thunderstorm warning for southwest. Make sure I've got my directions correctly. Yes, southwestern portions of Jackson, but that has moved on into Madison County. It moved out very quick, or rather, it's weakening. So as it was weakening, it more than likely produced a downburst there, and that is why that warning went up. But right now we're watching this stuff that will start to move into Marshall County around Boaz, Douglas, and Albertville. We might have some more storms there. No problem, Janice, and good talking to you earlier, by the way. I enjoyed it. And I did it again. I started my live stream and didn't rescale my streaming software again. I totally forgot about it. So everything's a little bit off. I don't know why it makes me do this every time, but it does. Anyway, looks like the strongest part of this storm now moving toward Berkeley and Cherry Tree in Madison County. That'll move on to the northwest very slowly, currently over Owens Crossroads. Looks like it'll move around Taylor Road, Bucks Canyon area, Big Cove, Meadow Trace, Wood Ridge, and Fox Run area. All y'all under a severe thunderstorm warning there in Madison County. Also the Green Cove Meadows area under that warning, but looks like the severe part of it is actually just weakened out. So yeah, it's weakening out dramatically over Owens Crossroads. So let me check the velocity on it. Again, I'm not seeing anything that would indicate anything severe with this one, unless the radar's lying to me. There was a downburst. It looked like it occurred again between Owens Crossroads and Woodville, very close to Woodville. There might have been a downburst there as that storm was weakening. And by looking at it on radar, this is your classic indicator that something, crashed. You can actually see it just what looks like a bomb hit the ground and spread out, and then it just disappears on the radar. So there's your classic storm dying out, and just bam, all that air aloft crashing to the ground. Probably could have caused some wind damage anywhere around Paint Rock. Looks like that happened over Paint Rock.
KQ4RON KR2GS over. Hey Rich, we're in an active weather net, but KD4BGW, I'll put you on the list. This is KD4BGW net control. KR2GSV clear. Don't clear, stick around, contribute to the net, and I'll put you on the list. Roger, standing by.
All right, so yeah, it looks like that may have happened over Paint Rock. Now, that could have been a weak downburst, but Weather Service issued a warning on it for that reason. So there's a possibility of some 60-mile-an-hour winds went down there. That was earlier, so this is past that. So we're already past all that. But right now, I'm not seeing anything concerning out of this cell.
Actually, I just got notification.
It looks like it's canceled. So yeah, it just canceled on that one.
For the county and surrounding areas as well. So we're no longer under a severe thunderstorm warning. That didn't last very long. The intensity of that storm now is just around the Owens Crossroad area headed northwest. There is another cell south of.
So just letting you know, the National Weather Service has canceled the severe thunderstorm warning. Watch.
It's going to track across the Boaz area. It says it'll be in the Boaz area around 8:30 to 8:40. So we'll see if that ends up generating another severe thunderstorm warning for Marshall County. It's currently one for Etowah County. Anyway, thanks for being there, everybody. KD4BGW securing the net. Rich, you can go back to Colin Blake if you need to. KD4BGW clear.
All right, so our next area of concern, and we'll watch this. It doesn't look like it's weakening, so hopefully that continues. But as stated, there could be another warning go in effect. If not, it's going to depend on how worked over the atmosphere is. And to be honest, we got 74 degrees here at our station, but all this is away from us at the moment. The atmosphere might be pretty worked over if we get lucky. So I'm going to stay live and continue tracking this one to make sure it doesn't do anything crazy. Hopefully that will weaken on out. We don't really have to worry about it. That will be great. But yeah, I really don't see anything that concerning in that one either at the moment. So we'll watch it. I do see earlier where it had maybe some gusty to damaging winds over Hoax Bluff. But right now, it doesn't look that concerning. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it stays that way. All right, so I'm actually thinking it's going to continue weakening as it's moving into a more stable environment. Again, that could change, but you can tell from how strong it was earlier to how weak it is now moving further northwest. I'm thinking it'll go ahead and fizzle out, but we'll stand by just in case it don't. I'll go ahead and wrap it up here with our sponsors, and that will be RKG Automotive Group. Looking to buy a new vehicle, go check them out on Facebook, give them a like, and also you can... Okay, hang on. Okay, Janice, I'll definitely check that out. I'll definitely let you moderate. Anyway, let me try that again. Looking for your new vehicle, go check them out, RKG Automotive Group. You can give them a call at 256-323-7323 and go check them out on Facebook. And also, Sammy Brook Photography, if you need any photography done, like weddings, family gatherings, other stuff like that, go check her out on Facebook as well. And let me look at my comments now before I get off here. Okay, so had hell in Albertville, just reading through everything here. So it looks like I've mostly read over everything. All right, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. Be blessed. Hopefully, this will be the last time that we have to deal with this tonight until tomorrow. You know, hopefully. And again, if you would like to support us, there's a way you can by Cash App, and looks like that's even got moved. But that's the way you can do that to say thanks if you'd like. If not, just like and share and follow. And we appreciate it. Have a good evening, and hopefully this will be the last time I have to go live tonight.